Well, hello. Doing a live trade today and having a look at the euro dollar. It's been a weird one. Let's roll the intro. Tell you all about it. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. And what I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, please click the little subscribe button. If you've got any comments and questions, please drop them in the comment section below. I answer every single one of them. So today's been an odd one. I'm still actually in the trade right now. And I was waiting on it since early morning. Talking of waiting of things, where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been making you coffee.
It should have been here. See that? See, she makes me wait for this all the time. But as soon as I put the camera on, she wants to appear. Come on, say hello. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, stop showing your bra straps. You'll get the trolleys all like pop. Aye!
Matron, take them away.
Actually, they've been quite well behaved recently. Since I've come off all of the forums and everything, I have had very little hassle. Fantastic. But yes, yeah. Oh
What?
God. I know exactly what she's waiting for, right? Because I haven't mentioned it all day.
I know.
So we're going to mention it right now.
And I don't have one.
Don't have what?
Are you in that gold bikini? Obsessed?
Who said it was going to be a gold bikini?
Because you mention it every day.
Yeah, but you said no.
I say no every day as well, but you still mention it.
I know. God loves a trier. Go on. Everybody's waiting to see.
I'm sure they are.
Well, I'm waiting to see anyway. Hold on, I'll just have a moment.
Hello.
It was a good moment.
Really? You're a granddad now.
That's exactly why I have a moment, because the physical thing is gone. Sorry. Anyway, I do mess about all day. And today is a classic reason as to why I mess about. You see, earlier on this morning, if you go in the sort of community section on YouTube, or you're in my Facebook group, or you're in the Telegram group that I run, you'll have seen I've been talking about this trade all day. And it has been rocketing to the upside, while all the RSI and everything should be going short. Well, I am going short with it. But this is where the most important lesson of the day comes in. Patience. I had to wait for the right time. And I do hope some of the guys from the Telegram group chip in below this and kind of confirm that I was talking about this way before the trade was taken. You see, I watch God knows how many YouTube videos all the time, and I very rarely see anybody trade live like what I do. You know, they're very good at saying they have the perfect 100% system. In fact, here's one here.
You suck!
It's utter dross. It really is. I've watched this video a few times. It makes no sense whatsoever. The trading view is rolled back. The chart is a good 3 to 6 months old. It's not in the moment. And that's what this is, and it should be. You should see it in the moment. And when I see videos like that, come across as nice guys and one thing or another really good, and then you have the other ones, these idiots.
You ding dong!
Give it to me again.
You ding dong!
They're just dickheads. It's a fable, make believe. You know, trading is possible. It really is. You know, and if you've got the will and desire, you can make it. But part of the will and desire is also discipline. And you have to have discipline to not trade. And I'm going to say that again. Discipline to not trade.
Isn't that logical?
You see, I didn't take a trade till very late today. And I waited all of that time. You know, and I'm seeing the guys that want to get in, they're revving up and they're saying, oh, I wish I had that trade. Oh, I should have had that. Don't worry about it. Never worry about the trades that you miss or you wish you'd taken. You see, if you do that, the mind game starts playing with you. And it's all the FOMO fears coming in, the fear of missing out. And as soon as that creeps in, it'll force you to jump in the markets early, force you to jump out of the markets early, and not look at the charts in a controlled manner. So if you're taking anything away from today, it's patience. And that is why I have my little toys kicking around, you know. And I had a good chat with Paul last night. It was excellent, by the way. I really enjoyed it. A little session with you. And you asked what I do about patience. And I was kind of trying to explain why I have my toys. I have behind me, well, they're all kicking off on the Telegram group behind me. But I also have a lot of music videos there as well. But they're in a playlist, that's a reason. If I have to wait for an hour, I'll listen to Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, that takes 7 minutes. Then I'll listen to Hotel California for 7 minutes. So there's 15 minutes. Then I can look at the end of the 15-minute candle. Yeah, that's okay. I've got 45 minutes to go. I'll wander off, I'll make a cup of coffee. Sort of mess about downstairs, another 15 minutes, come back, look at the candle. Yep, I'm still waiting to the end of the hour candle as well, because I'll look at the hour frame and the 15. Watch another couple of music videos while I'll talk to the guys in the Telegram, or I'll go onto the Facebook group and I'll talk to the guys in there. Take another 15 minutes. And then it'll get to the last 15-minute candle. And then I'll go to the screen and I'll watch it. But I've amused myself for the 45 minutes prior. And if I didn't, what would happen is I'd have a tendency to start looking to force a trade. And the moment I force a trade, I've lost. And it's that simple. Because the only way I'm going to win that trade is through blind luck, not through skill and dedication. So patience is the lesson today, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the screen and I'm going to show you today's trade. I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then at the end of it I'll come back and I'll do a little bit of a summary. See you on the other side. Okay guys, so this is a trade that I've been watching all day, as I was kind of saying in the intro. And what I've been doing with it is waiting for this drive to end, this one here. And it has been a whopper, as you can merrily see. So if I drop it onto a 5 minute, which is an entry chart, I can see it's now brushing under here. I'm going to start putting some orders in because I want this to come to me. So let's whack these in because we are ready to rock and roll, catching a reversal. Now it is going against the greater trend, so I'm going to be a little bit careful with it because I may have to average in if this goes a little bit awry, but I want to get it down onto here. So we'll put 4 orders in to get it to there and see how we get on. Simple as that.
you know, but it looks like it's getting ready for a nice good push, and hopefully, oh, there we go, we're in. Look at this, we're in like Flint.
Very good.
Happy days. So that means it's coffee time. And why is it coffee time? God. You know, sometimes.
It's always coffee time for you.
Well, it's because I'm waiting. You know, blonde woman.
You want that coffee?
Yeah. Do you know what she's doing? Do you know why I'm taking the mickey out of it? Because she's standing on the other side of this screen going like that. She's really rude and naughty, but not in a good way. No, she's my best friend. She really is. So why am I taking the trade? Well, it's on running, so you can see that it's in front of you. It's a one camera shot, so you cannot see it after the event. That is there. The idea is very simple. Okay. I've seen the drive come up. It's rejected the levels. You can see that clearly. All of these tails to the top, it's pushing through. It can't. It broke underneath. In other words, it probed down, went up, stayed red. Probed down, stayed below the moving average, and then I watched this candle here, which was again showing heavy selling below the moving average, and I wanted it to break these lows, which is why the orders are under here. And then the target points are very simple: into the zone, into the zone. I'm not being greedy, I'm just taking what the market can offer. Now, some of the guys in the Telegram group may stand testament that I've been watching this all morning, and I've been giving them updates as to how and why I'm going to trade it. Did a few videos on the full analysis of it and gave them their exact reasons as to why I'm going to get into this trade. And it's basically the same as what I'm telling you guys. I have seen this drive coming up heavily. It initially started around here, which is 2 o'clock in the morning, and then off it went to the races when London opened. But this cannot continue. No move like this can. It has to have some form of a reprieve, and that is what I am gauging on. I can see that there. Put in a few target points so that I can clearly see what I'm looking at, and then just work my way down the time frames till I am confident that this is going to rock and roll. As you can see, it is rejecting it on most time frames, running down to a 5 minute. The 5 minute is only for entry. It's just for me to gauge what I'm looking at, and that is it. So I'll let it run out, and you will see it at the end. But that's it. That's kind of what I do every single day, guys. Patience is the key. I have been waiting on this since about 9 o'clock this morning, and it's now 10 past 2. And it's the only trade that I've been really monitoring today. Reason being, the world is mad at the moment. It really is. And if I can't see a trade, I will not force a trade. But I can see a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. He does like Winky as well.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All the time. It's why I married her. Because trust me, it weren't for her cooking. Oh, she's doing that again. Do you want to see what I get for dinner? Look at that. That's meant to be a gourmet meal, that. And there's a good reason why it's 2 o'clock and this is still wrapped up. I had a pie. Yes, before you see it, I ate all the pies.
You did as well.
Look, I get enough abuse off the trolleys without having it with you. Cow. Well, what can I say? I'll let this run out and I'll come back to you at the end.
that was that, guys. Patience has paid off, and it really has. You know, I watched it go through zone, up to the next zone, up to the next zone, till it ran out of steam, and then looked to counter trend. But because I have zones marked in, I could then watch the price come down and take profits as I go, relatively safely, in the knowledge that it was going to retrace. And that's the key element when you're counter trending. If it is ripping up to the upside, it cannot continue to do that. Something has to give. And when it does, there's going to be a bit of pressure release, and you can grab some money off that. Because if you're trying to catch the top, it's really hard, because you don't know when it's going to stop. So you have to use your zones as sort of road markers, if you like. And then once you see it start to consolidate across the top, you can kind of take an educated guess that this thing's run out. And that's all you do. You just put a number of elements together. You know, you see the drive go up, you see the candles getting smaller, you see those candles come into a roadblock, support and resistance level, see them bounce on it a few times, and then start looking to reverse. And then once you can kind of confirm that they're reversed, get into the trade relatively safely, knowing you're going to get 10-20 pips. Because that's all you need as a trader. You know, yes, hang on to the big winners because you need them as well. I'm not saying take little wins all the time. What I am saying is just be realistic in what you can get out the markets. You know, if you're getting 2 or 3 ticks and you think you're going to be Warren Buffett, you're probably going to come a cropper, because your losses will definitely outweigh your wins, because that's just the nature of that type of trading. But if you're day trading and you're getting a solid 10 to 20 ticks daily and safely, very controlled, you can make a good living off that. You know, 20 ticks, £5 a point, £100 a day, 500 a week, 2 grand a month. That's a salary for doing not a lot. And that's all I've done today. I haven't done a lot apart from sit, wind Winky up, grab my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and talk to you guys. So I hope that all kind of makes sense for you. Like I said at the start, if you've got any queries, by all means contact me. You'll find all my contact details in the description. If you're interested in the Telegram group, you'll find details of the Scruffy squad there as well. It's gathering pace, and there's a real good community, and they're all learning very well. So I appreciate it. I really do, guys. You genuinely make every day a pleasure. So I'm going to leave it there. Enjoy the coffee. Enjoy what's left of the night. And remember, guys, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.